Hi Pisces, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you guys, I really appreciate you. I am going to be doing a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're not interested in finding out how to win the pyramid, I will put a timestamp in the information box below and you can skip straight to the reading. For those of you that are interested in winning this orgonite pyramid, it is citrine and aventurine. I made this. Citrine helps to balance or bolster self-esteem and self-confidence. It also aids in balancing the emotional body. And can you see that? It aids in balancing the emotional body. It attracts abundance, and it also helps to soothe environmental discord. Amazonite is a healing pyramid. Amazonite helps soothe emotional trauma. It helps with the release of worry, fear, or grief. And it also benefits or aids in synergizing the intellect and the intuition so that there can be a more harmonious flow between the two. It is also a particular benefit to writers and musicians. So if you're interested, so the reason I have this and why I'm giving this away, part of my journey I've been encouraged to incorporate or use my energy healing abilities combined with my creative and artistic expression, and that has led me to working with orgonite. There's a learning curve with epoxy resin. There are some minor imperfections as I'm working on mastering my craft and learning about this. There are some minor imperfections in the epoxy itself. You may not even notice them. I have a heavy Virgo placement in my chart, so I'm very self-critical. But I like to call it perfectly imperfect. It is chock full of love and light and good energy, and it is also, also has all of the benefits of the crystals within it. So anyway, if you're interested in winning this, being entered in the drawing to win this pyramid, all you have to do is leave a comment below with either a heart, a light, or a candle, or a rainbow emoji, and in this video or any of the videos with this pyramid in the thumbnail, and as many comments as you leave with those emojis, you will be entered in the drawing that many times. So if you're interested in winning that, I wish you the best of luck, and I trust that it will make it to a happy home. All right, so let's get to your reading. I'm doing things a little differently today. I'm going to start the reading by pulling an oracle card for you. I will read from the book, but I won't read this until the end of the reading. So what do we have for Pisces, please? What spiritual guidance do we have for Pisces, please? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or anyone who feels drawn to watch this video. What spiritual guidance do you have for them, please? Okay, you have Luminous Warrior, card number 32 in reverse. So we will read the medicine for that card when we get to that. All right, let's start your tarot reading. So I'm doing a lot of things different today. I'm doing a different spread. I'm going to lay the cards out, and I will talk about them as I lay them out, and then I will talk about it cohesively at the end. As I shuffle right now, this is an opportunity for you to center yourself, focus your energy and your intent on the question that you want to ask, and just to get your energy out there in a collective consciousness for this reading. What do we have for Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. All right, you and the energy around you, Pisces. Wow, Queen of Swords and the Devil. Wow. Queen of Swords is the card of Libra. It does not have to be. This is someone who is very logical, very analytical, someone who speaks their truth. And they're not going to hesitate to bring their sword down and cut a tie if your truth does not align with their truth. With the Devil card, I feel like there could have been either you're involved with the Queen of Swords or someone. The Devil is about feeling trapped, tied, or bound to something. It can speak to addictions or toxicities within situations. I feel like either there's someone in your life that you have a tie to that you feel you can't escape, that you feel like it's like an addiction, or this, I'm just getting from this, like your approach, you are so intuitive, Pisces, so emotional and psychic even, but I almost feel like you are so tied to logic right now, almost like a devil energy, like you're not connecting to your emotions or your intuition. You are relying solely on logic, and I feel like it is almost toxic in this situation. Take that how that resonates for you, or if that resonates for you. And the energy of the question that you're asking. Or it could be that you are not applying logic. You're ignoring your logic. The energy of the question that you're asking Pisces. The Hierophant. It's very spiritual. It could have to do with a higher level of commitment. It could have to do with a marriage. But the Hierophant is spiritual law, doctrine, religion. It's very significant on a spiritual level. I feel like you could be trying to look at something, at this situation, logically when it is spiritual, or there's something that you feel like, some spiritual belief that you have, something that you've learned that is untrue or unjust, I feel like, and you feel like you're tied to this is an addiction or something that's toxic. And I don't mean like an addiction of sorts, like you can't seem to free yourself from it. There's something that keeps pulling you back, and it's definitely, I feel like, could, this isn't the Justice card, it's the Queen of Swords, but it is the card of Libra, and Libra is the scales of justice. I feel like there's something about this situation that you're trying to figure out logically and spiritually what this bond is that you cannot seem to release yourself from. And you need to find justice. You need to find a just, balanced way to approach this, to move forward in this. Your unconscious or conscious energy behind your question. Page of Swords. Okay, pages, again, swords. Page of Swords... Page of Swords is a student. This is someone who could be delivering a message. You could be receiving a letter, an email, a phone call. Someone could be actually coming in and communicating something with you, or vice versa. But it is also, the Page of Swords is a student. You're doing a deep dive. You're really looking at something intellectually, deep diving into it, to trying to find the truth. This is also a card of spying. You could be spying on someone. Someone could be spying on you. That doesn't have to mean that like you're following them, or they're following you from every location, or that they're driving by your house. They could just be watching your social media, or vice versa, or just kind of keeping tabs, or looking at a situation and kind of gathering information. Any action that needs to be taken? The Ace of Wands and the Star. Ace of Wands, aces are beginnings. Wands are passion, action. Wands are also a very spiritual card. We always often associate that with water, but wands are also very spiritual. I feel like the action you're being asked to take is to follow your passion and begin. There's something that you want to do, that you want to start, that you're very, very passionate about. We have the star here, which is this doing this, going through this process, taking this leap and beginning is going to be very healing spiritually, because the star is not only about hope, renewed hope and promise, but it's also about spiritual healing. But you've got the star smiling on this. Take this action, take this passionate new beginning, because it is blessed. You are going to receive assistance from the universe if you take this action. Any obstacles to be aware of? Any obstacles to be aware of, Pisces? The Queen of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Right, the Queen of Pentacles is the mini Empress. You could be a mother, you could be pregnant, or someone in your life could be pregnant. This could be about your mother, maybe your mother or someone who is a mother or you view as a mother figure. Could be the obstacle here, could be what is holding you back from taking this leap of faith. With the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is about voluntarily removing yourself, suspending yourself in order to do a deep dive. A deep dive. I mean, I feel like this could even be the subconscious, the study, the learning, the looking at something intellectually, doing a deep dive into your psyche, into this situation, into what it is that you want, why you want it, what your motivations are, what you believe it will bring in your life, how you feel it will help your growth. And it could be that you need to do a deep dive into this situation, how it is that this person, either you blocking yourself or this person who you feel is the Queen of Pentacles in your life, why it is that there's this block there and how to find your way through it. But in order to move past this, you are going to have to do this deep dive. You are going to have to go within and really ask yourself the hard questions and find your answers for those in order to move past this blockage so that you can have this passionate new beginning. Do this work because, like I said, this is blessed. You will have good fortune in this process. Spiritual growth. The Emperor. And this is the card of Aries. Doesn't have to be. You could be a Pisces, Aries, Cusper. But the Emperor is the King of Kings. This is the ultimate leader. It could be a boss. I don't necessarily feel like this is about work. I don't see pentacles, but if it is, this could be about a boss in your life, or you could be becoming a boss, a leader, someone who gets people motivated. I mean, there's passion here, so this is something you feel passionately about. This is someone who's able to get people motivated to take action, to accomplish things. Someone who takes care of their family, their land, their people, the people in their environment. But very strong, very powerful, determined, dedicated force, masculine energy. I feel like it is part of it's part of who you are, and I don't feel like maybe that you haven't really felt that you are this strong, powerful leader, but you have that within you, and tapping into that, doing this work, following this is going to help you step into this strong leadership potential that you have within you, and that is part of your destiny, your path, part of your spiritual calling, and necessary for your spiritual growth. Possible outcome. The Six of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Cancer. I don't know, they had these cards as well. Or you could have Cancer in your chart, not necessarily. But anyway, potential outcome, Six of Pentacles. This is about equal reciprocity, balanced give and take, receptivity as well as giving and receiving. Anyway, And generosity, like you're going to have so much abundance that you're going to be generous. You're going to be able to be generous, to give your efforts and to be renewed through the efforts that you put out there. This is a wonderful card. Equal communication, equal give and take, equal emotional expression. Just a beautiful card of balance, of the natural flow in the give and take of abundance in life. Beautiful outcome, Pisces. Very balanced. Love it. All right, let's take a look at your oracle card. You have Luminous Warrior, card number 32. The Luminous Warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is as radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but speaking his truth at all costs. Very much the Queen of Swords speaks their truth, although they do have the sword. The medicine. Are you being tempted by your emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationships and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. Wow. Wow, Pisces. I feel like on a higher level, I see all of that here. Find your truth. Use your truth rather than your sword to find your way through this conflict. Follow your higher truth rather than your lower base reactionary response to this. I feel like you are really trying to find your way to do that. I feel like you're going to have assistance. It's about going within. Whether this Queen of Pentacles is a man or a woman in your life, I feel like this is the only block to you making your way through this, is this relationship. And I feel like this is what this devil is. This is this rift or this difficulty that you're trying to find your way through in this relationship. This difficulty is this toxicity. And in order to do this, you are really going to have to go deep within to find your way to do this in a place of balance, coming from that beautiful, loving Pisces, honest Piscean heart, but strong in your power, not using your finesse and not your force. And when you find your way through this, there is going to be equal reciprocity. A balance is going to be restored in this connection and this relationship. Wow. This is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this helped. And if it did, I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up or the bell icon to help get the video out there. I always say it is so true. I love spending time with you guys. I feel the most peaceful and in flow when I'm doing the Pisces reading. I just really resonate with you guys. Anyway, I love spending time with you, and I hope I see you again. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, love and light.